guys, so today I thought I would make a video about the top 10 Pokemon that I think deserve Mega Evolutions, and since we have Pokemon Sun and Moon coming out, I'm hoping maybe we can see some of those? Maybe? Hopefully? But yeah, this is just a list of Pokemon that I think deserve, a bit of a boost, or more specifically for some of them, I think they should have an extra type added to them, or I just think the designs would be really cool, like specific to any of the Pokemon, but also, some, maybe expanding some move pools, that sort of thing, or ones that I think have a really cool design, but the stats really don't support how awesome the design is, so I think they should get a bit of a boost. Number 10 is Arcanine. I think Arcanine should get a Mega for multiple reasons. One, it's the original Fire Dog. Houndoom got a Mega, and that's the other Fire Dog, so I think Arcanine should get a Mega as well, just because it was the original. Also, I think the Mega should be Fire Normal type, because it would get Stab on Extreme Speed, Quick Attack, and Return, and that would be awesome. And I just think it would be pretty cool to have just another Fire Dog Mega. Number 9 is Ninetales. I just think Mega Ninetales would be like 81 tails. I don't even know how that would work, but it would be really awesome, and I totally want to see it. Also, I really like Ninetales as a Pokemon, and it's the original Fox. I know a lot of these are like original whatever. I'm not a Gen 1er in any sense. I do think that Ninetales should get a Mega. Number 8 is Mightyena. Again, the other Dark Dog Houndoom got a Mega, so I think Mightyena should also get a Mega. I just think Mightyena is a really cool Pokemon. I think the Mega should have the ability Strong Jaw, because that would give it the boost on Crunch, Fire Fang, Ice Fang, Thunder Fang, Bite, and I think it learns Poison Fang now. Yeah, I think it should get that because that would be really awesome, and maybe make it more like werewolf-like. I don't know, there's just so many things you could do with that, and it's really underused, but I think it could be, it could really be more viable in competitive if it just had a bit of a boost and maybe a better ability. I mean, not saying that Moxie isn't great, because Moxie's pretty good on it. I just think Strong Jaw would really give it the boost that it needs, and maybe, buffing up the speed a little and the attack. Just make the attack, through the roof, and give it a decent speed, and bam. Got a badass hyena, dark death dog thing. Number 7 is Scolipede. I just have a personal connection to Scolipede because it's a centipede. Tokyo Ghoul, there's a thing with the centipede. So I love Scolipede, and ever since I saw Tokyo Ghoul, I was like, oh my god, centipedes. So I started using Scolipede on my teams, and I was like, wow, this is actually really cool. So yeah, I think Scolipede should get a Mega because not enough people use it. It's really awesome, and it should just be like a Kakuja that should be the Mega. It should just be Kaneki. No, I'm getting off topic. I'm sorry. I'm just talking about anime, because that's what I do. I just like Tokyo Ghoul so much. But that is completely off topic. Anyway, back to Scolipede. It's a pretty cool Pokemon. It's about time we have every other bug in the world, but we didn't have a centipede until Gen 5, so good job, Game Freak. You did the centipede thing right. That sounded kind of sexual. I didn't mean it like that at all. Oh god, mental images. I don't need those. Number 6 is Minshao. I think the Mega should be Fighting Fairy because it's pink, and because I think it looks like that. Because, okay, it's sort of similar to Sylveon because Sylveon has all the ribbons. So, and Minshao has the whisker, what are they? The arm scarf things that sort of look like ribbons. So I think it kind of reminds me of that. And since it's pink, I just think it should be fairy type. And just play rough. And also Game Freak needs more physical fairy moves, because there's only one. But that's a tangent that's a rant for another day. But, yeah, we should have a Mega Minshao, because I think its stats are pretty good, but I think it needs a retyping. And I also think, or a different type, and also I think it would be pretty cool to just have that, because it's not as popular as I would like it to be, considering it's such a cool design, but yeah. Number 5 is Haxorus. I would love to see Mega Haxorus be dragon fighting type. I just think that would really fit it because it has access to a lot of fighting moves. There's a great attack stat, and, well, not great, but pretty good, especially for just dragons in general. It has a pretty high attack stat. I think its speed could be boosted a bit. I mean, decrease its special attack and super up its physical attack and speed, and give it fighting type so it has stab on all those other moves, all those fighting moves it has access to, and you got yourself an even more badass dragon. Number 4 is Dunsparce. I love Dunsparce so freaking much. I just love it so much. I don't know why, but I do. Shiny Dunsparce is so fabulous. Anyway, Dunsparce is based on the Tsuchinoko, I think I pronounced that right, which is a little dragon lizardy thing. So I think Dunsparce, or Mega Dunsparce, should be normal dragon. And it's actually really good because it has, I mean, not really good, but in its tier, it's good because it has Serene Grace. It has access to moves like Glare, Rock Slide, and other flinch moves, and it also has access to Ancient Power, which has a chance to boost all the stats, and with Serene Grace, that's like a 30% chance to boost all the stats or something, which is really annoying, and oh my gosh, Shiny Dunsparce is so cute. I love it. It just makes me so happy. I can't believe that didn't get on my top 10 favorite shinies. It should be. Just screw everything I said in that video and put Dunsparce on there, because I love Dunsparce. But yeah, Mega Dunsparce, boost those stats all around, give it some dragon moves, and keep Serene Grace, because I like Serene Grace. Yeah, I would love to see Mega Dunsparce. Number 3 is Zoroark. Zoroark, I swear, is on all my top 10 lists, but, I think Zoroark is like the definition of a glass cannon. It can take one hit of anything, pretty much, and then it dies. It has access to Nasty Plot, which would be great if it had the chance to set up before dying. You can Focus Sash it, but usually it can't. I mean, it can outspeed, but a lot of times there's, like, priority moves that other people have, and if you set up a Nasty Plot, and then you're, like, at 1 HP, you're like, oh crap, I need to, not die, and then you use Sucker Punch, but that's not special, so that sort of, like, destroys the point of the +2 boost. I just think it needs some better defenses, boost that special attack way through the roof, make it more werewolf, maybe give it, I guess this would apply more in-game than competitive, but I think it would be really cool in-game if it had an ability that made it, sort of Zoroark, just a little more normally during the day, and then at night it turned into this, giant wolf thing, because it's, a werewolf-fox thing, and that wouldn't really, it wouldn't really make sense in competitive, but in-game, I think that would be so cool just to have, embrace the werewolfness of it, because that just seems so cool. I don't know. Also, Zoroark has moves like Extrasensory, Flamethrower, Focus Blast, Night Daze, just, a lot of really cool moves. And I think that could be used if it could survive for more than one hit. But, yeah, Mega Zoroark. Make it happen. Number 2 is Weavile. I know, I'm pretty sure, everyone wants a Mega Weavile. Mega Weavile is so cool. It has a great attack stat and a great speed stat. The only problem is it has a lot of weaknesses. And whilst I think changing the type would help with those weaknesses, I think Dark and Ice really suits it, so I wouldn't want that changed. Maybe Filter as an ability, which would cut down on the super effectiveness, but still, it's so weak, it wouldn't do much. It's almost like Zoroark. Somehow it manages to hold its own more than Zoroark, but still, I really think it's such a popular Pokemon that it definitely deserves a Mega, and it's such a cool design, and it's so badass, and especially the shiny, just that bright pink, oh my gosh. The more I think about this, there's, so many shinies that I want to talk about, but Mega Weavile, man, that would be awesome. Maybe Speed Boost, oh my gosh, that would be sick. But, and I mean, that would sort of counter out the weaknesses, because it would be so fast nothing could do anything to it. I mean, it already has Ice Shard, and, yeah, Ice Shard, which is priority, but I think maybe give it access to Bullet Punch. That would be great, because that would outspeed and take care of its fairy weakness, and if it had Speed Boost, that would boost it enough that it wouldn't matter, that it can't take one hit, because everything would just die instantly from its overwhelming awesomeness and speed. Number 1 is Luxray. Holy crap, I love Luxray so much as a Pokemon. I know I've said this before, but I think it should be Electric Dark, just as it is. Or Dark Electric, rather. But apparently Game Freak's not doing that, so I say, give it a Mega. Make the Mega Dark Electric. Boost that speed stat so it's more viable. Give it Strong Jaw. It has access to all those biting moves. I just think it would be really, really cool. Dark Electric is a type that we don't have, a type combination that we don't have. I think it would just be a really cool a really cool type combination. And I just really love Luxray, and I want to see it getting more usage. And, oh, it would just be so cool. It's just such a great Pokemon. It's such a clever design. And, oh, I love Luxray. I love this, I think, for this one specifically, is just personal nostalgic attachment. But I do think that Luxray deserves a Mega, because it's not used much. It's a really cool design. It has a pretty good move pool, and it has a really high attack already. The only thing keeping it back at this point is its speed. So I think boost the speed, give it a Mega, give it an ability that will boost the many moves it has, and you got yourself an awesome Lynx. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Those were my top 10 Pokemon that I think deserve Mega Evolutions. I hope you enjoyed. I hope we get to see some of these in Sun and Moon. That would be really awesome. And just let me know what you think in the comments. Please like, comment, and subscribe. That would be really great. I would be really happy if you subscribed. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye!